I already checked the interview, the video. So overall, I believe the interview was right. However, I can say that it's hard to speak on the camera. Even now that I'm doing the review. Also, I was very nervous at the beginning. Well, all the way through the interview, but more at the beginning. So it was kind of hard to do that transition of uh, saying, "Oh, this is an interview. Thank you for coming." All those things, right? Um, it's hard to interview someone that is not asking for advice, help, or counseling, because she was not expecting anything from me, or she didn't have with any like obvious concern. It was all on my hands to bring the information out, to try to explore uh, all the angles of what she was saying. So that part is hard. I think it's not the same when you speak with a client, because they already come with an issue, with a problem. So it's hard to start from some point. But at this for this example that I did, it was hard because it wasn't an obvious issue. So I had to pretty much uh, bring it out from zero. Um, I feel a little uncomfortable speaking about her feelings. That there's a point in the interview when she's talking about being hard uh, with herself. So I noticed that the conversation became very like deep in her feelings. So I was uncomfortable to speak about that because I didn't want to trespass her privacy, like, on camera. And probably at some point she was gonna be feeling not able to speak further. So I rather to just go a little bit smooth on those topics. But I believe with the real client, we gotta go more in depth about those feelings. Um, I had hard time to uh, make some notes and tracking the events she was describing, but I tried to check every certain time, so check out every certain time, so I had the correct information. But it was a little hard because she was giving me a lot of information, and at the same time I was in the mindset of having the right questions. So I think that comes with the practice, that I don't have to be thinking about what I'm gonna ask. It's just like leave it to flow all the information, and I just cut at some points and break up what she's saying. But at least for this first try, I was probably overthinking what I was gonna ask. And uh, at the same time make clear like what she was trying to say, and go further with other topics. um, I feel that encouraging, paraphrasing, and summarizing were in the interview all the time. I try to every certain point check out what she was saying, uh, confirming that I was getting what she was trying to say. Also, I explore her strengths, her relationships with her surroundings, and her values. a little bit of the um, relationship that she has with her parents, with her brother, and not in depth. Probably we were gonna speak more about that if we will have another session. Obviously, that is very important to explore more into values and the relationship with her mom. That she mentioned it was a little bit like not as close as her father's, but also we were running out of time, so I didn't have the chance to go deep into that. About how can I improve my interview skills, I will try to relax more so my client can also be relaxed and comfortable to speak. Probably she was getting that, like, as we know each other before, this is not like a normal frame when we're speaking, right? So probably she was perceiving that I was very nervous, so I can notice that she was also nervous, not only to speak in the camera, but to um, kind of copying my perception of the whole thing, right? Um, Also, I will practice more so I can formulate the questions without remove my attention from what is it's been speaking, or because that happened, like I can say probably 2 times that I was thinking too much in the next question, so I missed some details that actually she mentioned it after. Um, Also, I will improve my professional wording. I think I have to work a lot on that. Probably I repeat the same checkouts a few times, so that is something that I have to work on. I will be more effective and warm, like with my non-verbal communication, because as I said, probably I was too tense. So I think she did perfectly. Like, she spoke a lot and gave a lot of information, and she was willing to speak about everything. But probably with a client, if I'm that tense and the client is not willing to speak that much, um, we're not gonna get a lot of information out of that. Um, Also, I will work with openings and closing statements that I can show that the interview is like more professional. And that is all from my end. Thank you.